Welcome back to another episode of Friday Fun. My name is Summer the Scientist, and I'm definitely a scientist, and so are you. That's right, we're all scientists together, and that is something we can celebrate. You know what? I have finally recovered from last week's episode where we exploded a watermelon, so I could probably take my goggles off. But you know what, guys? We've been doing so much together, discovering God's Word and discovering creation together. We've talked about diffusion. We've changed the color of flowers. We've talked about chemical reactions and a lot of other different things. And I have had so much fun with you guys, but guess what? School is almost out and it is time for me to leave my science lab. I've got to go on a research expedition, but don't worry. Something amazing is coming in a couple of weeks. So I want you guys to stay tuned. But before you go anywhere, listen to this. We have an amazing guest today. It is Miss Frances. She wants to share with you her amazing transformation story and how God has changed her life. So I really want you guys to listen to her story and enjoy. And you know what? I promise I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Hi, my name is Frances, and this is my transformation story. When I was a child, I used to go to Sunday school with my grandparents every week. They would come pick me up, or I'd spend the weekends with them, and we would go. So I learned a little bit about Jesus, but didn't really know who Jesus was. And as a matter of fact, I was so fascinated with my granny's Bible that they bought me my first Bible in 1973, which I still have, by the way. But anyway, we would go to church every Sunday. We'd have our Sunday school, and then as I got older, parents divorced, and I quit going to church. And I grew up not going, but again, I did know who Jesus was, but I didn't really know who Jesus was. Then I grew up, got married, had a child of my own, and when my child was about 13, 14 years old, she started coming here to Scottsdale Baptist Church with the youth group. And I used to bring her, and I would fuss, and I would complain of all the churches where we lived. She picked one so far away. We stayed at Riceville Beach, but I would bring her, and she used to beg me to come. And I got so aggravated and mad with her, I said, I'll go when I get good and ready. Well, some time passed. One Sunday morning, I got up early before she did, and I got ready. She got up, saw me, and said, "What are you doing?" I told her I was going to church with her. She was so excited. So we came here, she brought me in, she introduced me to Glenda Sellers. That was the first person I met. And she introduced me into a classroom to go into. So I started coming regularly, every Sunday, every Wednesday, Sunday nights. I was a very active attendee. And then one Sunday evening service, back in May of 1998, Jennifer Costal was singing a song called Mighty Love. And I was hearing a voice saying, "Frances, it's time for a change." And it was getting stronger. And then when Pastor Phil started preaching that night, I heard that voice again. And then I actually felt like a nudge on my shoulder. I turned around because I thought someone had actually tapped me on the shoulder. And the voice was saying, "It's time for a change." So at the end of the service, when we were getting ready to be dismissed and we prayed, as we were praying, I was hearing a voice say, "Go see Jennifer, go see Jennifer." And when church was dismissed, I went to Jennifer Costal and told her what was going on. And we sat down at the bottom of the steps, and she prayed with me and led me to Christ. And that night was May 10th, 1998. So Jesus transformed me that night. Because I loved Jesus and I knew that He had transformed me and my heart, I wanted to serve Him. And my heart was toward kids. So in the bulletins on Sundays, there was announcements where they had needs of teaching different grades, and I would pray over them, and then each week, a grade that I thought that I wanted was gone, and every week, grades, and then the fourth grade was left. And I was like, well, the Lord wants me to teach the fourth grade kids of this church. So I signed up for it, and as a matter of fact, I have been serving, teaching kids here for 21 years. And I want to encourage you today that no matter how old or how young you are, you can still impact others and lead them to Christ. My young daughter impacted me, and helped me be led to Christ. Thanks, kids. Miss you and love you. Hope to see you soon. Bye.